Buried in all of this tax and entitlements talk is something fascinating playing out on a psychological and sociological level in America. And I've been kind of obsessed with it. Because the dirty truth with Republicans, their leaders can attack the poor and still get cheers from Republicans living in mobile homes. This is their superpower. They will vote and shoot their own feet off. How do they pull it off? Simple. There are no poor people in the Republican Party, not even the poor ones. Because when you're a Republican, you're not poor, you're just not rich yet. A very important distinction. Basically, every poor Republican has got this thing going on with their brother Ollie, and it's only a matter of time. It's a very Slumdog Millionaire mentality, and it used to be a very American mentality. And again, we've been talking a lot about what the Democrats have done wrong, and I think this reveals yet another thing that they're doing wrong, and an area that they could really learn from, because this reveals an optimism that exists on the right that does not exist on the left. If they're living in a trailer, it's just their backstory. It's a very American situation, and it's going to be a great origin story when they tell it to their millions of fans they'll have someday. Just look at J.D. Vance and his rise from poverty. He knew he was poor, but do you think he didn't know he was going to be rich? Of course he did. That's the American dream, and Republicans, for better or worse, are the inheritors of that American spirit. Liberals are citizens of the world.
You can't own property, man.
Don't you know? We're citizens of the world who view America as an obstacle to our enlightened and borderless future. Not only do they see America as an obstacle, they see their own country as a vicious, white supremacist colonizer that needs to be destroyed. Not very optimistic, or patriotic for that matter, and terrible branding. I realize this is slightly ironic given my black-pilled tone of the beginning of this, but it's only because I love this country and believe in it. The left seeded this vision of America when they allowed the American flag to become right-coded along with the ideas of grit and pulling yourselves up by the bootstraps. And I think so long as the right retains that vision of an America where your fortunes can change on a dime, where one day you can be a woman on the street talking about blowjobs.
Oh, you gotta give him that Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing. You get me?
And then next you are a huge star with a podcast and a cryptocurrency.
It was supposed to be like what do they call it, a long-term coin?
The right will continue to dominate the culture. I don't know, Democrats, you got to listen up. You got to be a little bit more optimistic about things, even in the face of being blackpilled by the government. The government is like Thanos. They're just like, and now I will make you all disappear. Poor Elon. You can see the defeat in his eyes.
I know. He's so disappointed.
I think I've done enough.
There are rumors, too, in the DC swamp that he's polling horribly, even amongst MAGA, but I don't actually believe that. I think he's holding them accountable to do what they say they were going to do, and they're like, you know what? We're not going to do that, buddy. Get out of here.
Get out of here, billionaire.
Thanks for your money.
Go play with your rockets.
Go fucking do your rocket thing, Rocket Man.